The more physically fit you are, the faster your heart rate will recover.
There you go, right? Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and
Dunia Antunes.
there you go. And today we're going to be talking about our Forever Young webinar and the best natural solutions for anti-aging. This information will help you turn back the clock so you can live in your glory days at any age. How exciting is that?
Too excited.
That's right. The field of anti-aging research is bringing promise and hope to the process of aging that could only have been imagined a century ago, or even a couple decades ago.
I know. So the studies now show that the symptoms of aging are just like any other symptoms you may experience throughout life, a signal that your body is in need of something.
That's right. Our body is talking to us, but are we listening? Well, if your body is dehydrated, it will signal you through various symptoms, the most obvious being thirst, that it needs water. If your body is depleted of vital nutrients, the deficiency will manifest itself with its own distinct set of symptoms.
If your system is out of balance, you may feel that something isn't right. But with the aging process, our old assumptions remain even as new research exposes the roots of this process.
That's right. And conventional medicine in particular clings to the older ideas. It is difficult to change an institutional mindset that has been in place for so long. There are many doctors who scoff at the notion of anti-aging as if the very idea were an outlandish pipe dream.
A dream, it may be. The emergent evidence suggests anything but an outlandish notion. The facts paint a different picture than the one we've become accustomed to. And it is always beyond what's offered by the current conventional viewpoint. An outdated, grim picture of what aging looks like. Falls, fractures, forgetfulness, and a never-ending cycle of prescription pills.
That doesn't sound fun.
Nope, it doesn't.
So our minds conjure up the image of an elderly person hunched over, shuffling and hobbled, if they can walk at all, possessing a hit or miss memory and lacking the energy to get through the day. Is it any wonder why we dread the prospect of aging?
We sure do. We sure do. This is especially true if you watch members of your own family who struggle to get around. Their days planned around a complicated regimen of a pill for an ill.
That's very typical today, especially in America. And the passing of years is one thing, but why do we have to feel so bad as we move through them? I mean, what happened to the notion of having a quality of life?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. The information you're about to receive in this webinar would have been a great benefit to your older family members many years ago when their aging symptoms first appeared, were overlooked, and then took a turn towards poor health.
That's not good for anyone. But if you want to take advantage of the latest anti-aging research, learn how it applies to you, and how to stay on the healthiest track of aging possible, then this Forever Young webinar will help you along the way.
While you can't stop the overall process of aging, you can manage it better. You don't have to accept the outdated picture of aging. Instead, anti-aging research will provide the information you need so you'll know how to feel invigorated, mentally alert, and physically stronger than ever.
There you go. Sounds like a game plan. And using the findings of the latest research can be done in the anti-aging field. You can have a choice in how you age. It's better to nix the underlying problems than to just mask symptoms with toxic products, and you find yourself becoming increasingly more debilitated as a result.
We all do that sometimes. The basic principles of anti-aging are this. Your body is an interconnected system that is designed to run efficiently and in balance, depending on factors that are largely in your control, such as how you handle stress and the types of food you eat. Your body will either remain in balance or will start to spin off track.
There you go. Okay, well, if it's headed out of balance, there are symptoms that will alert you, and then you can take action to bring balance back to your body. And because of this interconnectedness, generally you'll find that taking healthy actions to support one area will have health-conferring benefits for the whole.
How do you reverse the top 5 signs of aging?
I don't know.
Well, starting an anti-aging plan involves looking at the top 5 physical signs of aging so you can take the necessary steps to reverse them before they become permanent additions in your life.
Well, number 1 is loss of muscle, and one of the first things you notice as you age is a loss of muscle tone, or how much you have to work to keep any tone at all. Muscle protects your body from aches, pains, and other age-related ailments. It also helps you remain steady on your feet and avoid dangerous falls.
Unfortunately, you begin to lose muscle at about age 30, at an average rate of 3 pounds every 10 years. Your weight could potentially stay the same, and you won't even recognize the change.
Whoa, that's not good at all. And an ongoing study called the Evergreen Project is taking a look at the effects of muscle on the aging process. Results so far show that participants with more muscle have longer lifespans, better cognitive function, and fewer illnesses. And that's really good news and shows that it's not too late.
That's right. You can regain 100% of your muscle mass. High-intensity, short-duration exercise work best to build muscle. Also, favor large amounts of protein in your meal planning. NSFM has tons of recipes to choose from to make it super easy for you too.
There you go. And number 2 is body fat. Another sign of aging is your body putting on padding around the tummy, thighs, buttocks, so you'll need to take action to prevent or reduce it. The best way to test how much body fat you have is through the hydrostatic body fat test, in which you're immersed in a tank of water and weighed. Check with your local health club or hospitals to see if they have this option. If not, you can use calipers to measure body fat as well. To maintain a youthful body fat range, men should aim for 10 to 14% body fat, and for women, aim for 15 to 25% body fat.
I think I'm in that range right now. The same food and exercise that builds muscle also works double duty when it comes to burning fat. The higher amount of dietary protein fuels muscle growth, and the muscle burns more calories than fat when working out and when at rest. And those short bursts of intense exercise will burn fat the best.
There you go. I love working out. It's good. Releases endorphins too, right? And that's because it burns energy from carbs stored in your muscles, and carbs burn energy at a higher rate. Then as you're recovering from the exercise and replenishing carbs with healthier carbs like beans, lentils, peas, quinoa, and millet, you'll begin to burn fat stores for energy more efficiently.
So number 3 is bone loss. Loss of the bone mass is a marker of aging. Adults lose about 1% of bone mass each year. It's wise to get a bone mineral density test, or BMD, done. The bones of your lower spine and hips should be tested, as